What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on a little bit of a hot take, not necessarily, but I know I'm going to take shit for one way or the other. If the Tampa Bay Lightning were to lose Steven Stamkos come July 1st, could they use their cap space / assortment of resources organizationally to swing a deal for a guy who is not on the trading block now, was a month ago, and then started playing the best hockey of his career? I'm, of course, talking about Matt Duchene. He's playing out of his mind right now, and, been a big reason why Colorado isn't... they're a dumpster fire, but they could be much worse. So there's one way to look at it. You look at it from Tampa's perspective, it would cost a lot to get Duchene, but you still need a number one center. I think he's proving he can be that. And you look at it from Colorado's side. If they end up with a number one pick this year, which is possible, and they land Austin Matthews, you got Matthews, McKinnon, and Duchene. Could you move one of them to the wing? Sure. But at the same time, I think you can kind of fleece Tampa for assets the way they did with Buffalo and O'Reilly. Getting Zadorov, getting Grigorenko. And I know Grigorenko and Zadorov still haven't really panned out, but and you look at what JT Compher's doing. You look at some of the pieces of that trade. It's like, all right. So I think a similar package. I think it'll probably cost you more for Duchene because, quite frankly, Duchene's a better player signed to a fairer contract. But I think Eisman would look into it if that was on the table. You got probably cost you Duchene. Maybe you throw. I don't know. His word always is speculation. Always bites me in the ass. D'Angelo, a couple other guys, something like that. Include a first rounder, and then really move some pieces. And then. If you really wanted to go all in, try to pick up Troy McGinley's expiring contract too. Still get something left in the tank, still looking to win the cup. And in Tampa with Duchene, with that nucleus they have, it's possible. Even without Stamkos. So if Stamkos were to leave, look for Eisman if you're trying to make a deal like this, where you look at Duchene for $6 million to get what's his career high in goals, 27, and he had 17 in the lockout short year, which is a pretty decent pace. So, there's plenty to be had there. He's a creative player, 70 points in 71 games in 13-14. So, again, you can definitely, slide this guy in your lineup. And, is he Steven Stamkos? No, but is he a capable number one center in the NHL? Yeah. And I think he'd really excel in it with Tampa's system and with what John Cooper's all about. So, something to think about. I don't think... the Stamkos going home, like LeBron from Florida thing, I've kind of beaten that storyline on the ground. But, you look at the way the Miami Heat bounced back after losing LeBron, going out there, getting themselves Goran Dragic, signing some free agents, making some moves. Pat Riley didn't, lock himself in his room and cry with a, carton of ice cream in Beverly Hills 902 and overruns. That's what I would have done when he lost one of the best players of all time, best player in the game. I think Steve Eisman's going to do something similar. I think he's going to be like, all right, we're not going to sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. Let's move some pieces around the board. And, I still think the Lightning are the front runners to keep Stamkos. If you asked me a year ago, I'd say it was 99% he stays in Tampa. Now I'm right at about 58.6%. So we'll see how it all works out. But, look for something like this to be on the table if Stamkos does, in fact, take his talents outside of the Sunshine State. Anyway, that's like an episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes till the season and beyond. Later, guys.